back to Trojans Live. I'm getting yelled at here. The show has started.
You
weren't ready. My bad. False start. Best in the Game is brought to you by Old Dominion Freight Line, official freight carrier of USA Athletics, helping the world keep promises. Jordan Moore, Sean Cody, Max Brown, and Tahj Washington, one of our favorites, a redshirt senior. You can't be Tahj, you that old?
22.
Oh, my God. Senior day coming up, man. What are the emotions like? You've seen other people do it at a couple schools now. What are the emotions like as you think about running out that tunnel and dealing with all of it on Saturday?
It ain't hit me yet, but just trying to soak up, the moment, taking it day by day right now. So when that time comes, it's crazy that it came so fast, so just trying to prepare mentally for it. Definitely.
Tahj, talk about the consistency, man. I think when I think of you now as a player, we've been together a couple years, and it seems like every season the season goes on, you get better and you just become more reliable. You become someone Caleb is trusted in. What does that speak about you as a person to say your consistency has probably been your number one attribute as a player?
It's just how I approach each day. You got to create them type of habits to become a consistent player. You just got to be a consistent person. I feel like how you do anything is how you do everything.
Yeah.
So just taking pride in everything that I do and trying to put my best foot forward has really helped me create the habits to put myself in and be able to take advantage of each opportunity presented.
Yep.
Tahj, I'm sure coming into college you expected to produce at a high level like you have, but you probably weren't expecting to have 5 head coaches, and you probably weren't expecting to necessarily play with a Heisman Trophy winner, probably weren't necessarily expecting to play in the Coliseum every single or 6-7 times a year. Looking back on your career, what are you most proud of?
It's hard to say. I would just say just how I adapted, I would say. I feel like I adapted well. Feel like I left the impact, whoever came or whoever went, like they got to know me and know who I am, I would say.
What's been the key to you? We never talk about like the life of somebody moving around, right? And you're a Texas guy, and then you play in the South. You come out to Los Angeles. It feels like you have adapted really well. How have you been able to do that? What have you enjoyed about your life in becoming a Trojan and becoming a Los Angelino?
It's been a great experience, I would say. The cultural difference, is huge. Obviously, being from the South, of course. I would just say just embracing it. I feel like just taking advantage of knowing, things are different. So just soaking that in, meeting people. I'm huge on that. New experiences, stuff like that, and just it's helped me a lot. Grow as a person. Which has helped me, help people, back home, a new perspective per se, I would say.
Yeah, you didn't really grow up with this rivalry, but you've experienced it now a couple times, and it's what does it mean to you as a player, this rivalry against UCLA?
It's huge. Just every year, just coming in that fresh year, just watching the tape, of years previous, you kind of carry that, being a part of it. You carry that weight with you. So just been experiencing it, these past 2 years, I'm looking forward to it. At the end of the day, like, that's one of those games, like, you look forward to, most definitely.
As a guy who spends a lot of time in the slot, when you're playing a defense that has a really strong front seven, we talked about it with Coach Latu, their defensive end, likely a first-round pick. How does that change your role, whether it's blocking or RPOs or getting your eyes around quicker, anything like that? What's your approach with a matchup like this?
Just being precise on route running, I would say. Being quick in and out of breaks. He might, pressure or whatever. Just being available, if need be.
You're listening to Tahj Washington on Trojans Live, and we've talked about Tahj's cooking exploits in the past. And I'm wondering, do you view cooking as sort of a respite, something that gives your mind a break from football, or is it something that post-football you might want to explore?
I would say both. If that's something I want to explore, that's something I love. Like, there's just a passion I've always had since I was younger. I just love the experience, with coming with, providing food and cooking for people. Just those are some of the best times that I can think back on, that many people can think back on. You know, they might not remember what they ate, but they remember how they felt. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yep.
Sounds like a serious thing he's talking about. This is not just for fun, Jordan. He's a serious man about his cooking.
Well,
I've seen him do many different styles, and I want to ask him before you jump in, what's your favorite style of cooking? Coming from a pizza man like myself, what's your favorite style of cooking? What region of the world do you prefer to cook from?
Back home, of course.
There you go.
That's what I'm most familiar with. You know, just Southern food, stuff like that, soul food, barbecue, stuff, you know, things like that.
But every chef I've ever heard of, I don't know if you have this spirit, Sean, because you're more of a owner than you are a chef per se.
True.
But it's this wanting to give. It's this wanting to take care of people. See, I think I look at it, I'm like, oh, I love eating. You know, I'd want to be cooked, but like it's more this idea of taking care of people, and it's
Serving is art.
Right.
it's this idea of hospitality.
Yeah, definitely. Like sometimes, you know, I won't even cook for myself to eat. You know, it's for
Chefs just eat like peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah,
they cook a whole night and then they go home and eat a bowl of cereal.
It's definitely like I'm always last to eat. Like I just gotta be last to eat.
Who's the biggest fan of your food on the team, and who's the biggest critic?
Ooh, that's hard to say.
If you get a win on Saturday, who's texting you like, dude, you got to chef something up?
Okay.
Chef
Biggest
something
fan, I would say Kyron Hudson for sure. He support all the way. We just did some at his house last night. I would say critique Austin, because you know we live right by each other. So if I make something new or anything, like I'll take it to him to like, hey, let me know.
What'd you cook last night?
Last night what I do? We did chicken and waffles, and then we did like greens. You know.
The chicken and waffles is an LA
you
thing.
know,
Did they even have that
some slight
before? Do they have that in the South now? 'Cause
No.
that's an LA thing.
That's definitely an LA thing.
Yeah.
I think it's progressed, you know, with TikTok, you know, and everything like that. You know, the world is more
Connected.
Yes.
connected.
Yeah.
definitely.
Globalism. All right, Chef Tahj, man, cook up a win on Saturday, USC versus UCLA. We can't wait to see you out there. Enjoy coming out of that senior tunnel and have a big game against the Bruins. We're looking forward to it. Don't wait until game time to plan for retirement. Open your free iTrust Capital account today and get your crypto IRA. iTrust Capital is the official cryptocurrency platform of the USC Trojans. USC women's soccer got a big win in the first round of the NCAA tournament last week. This week, the challenge ahead is BYU. They're headed to Provo. Mary Flores will tell us about us next on Trojans Live.